is a full services digital marketing agency, and also you can say it's also a software company where we providing all the digital marketing services, web development, and CRM solution. So over the last 10 years, I have spent over $80 million on Meta ads, which is help other businesses to overall generate 1.3 billion in revenue. So this is that much powerful. The and Also, apart from the Facebook ads, I do have experience with the other media channel like Google ad, Facebook ads, TikTok, and Instagram ads as well. So basically, the Meta ads are same. When I say the Meta ads, it will include the both platform like Facebook and Instagram. Also, I started my career as a freelancer over the Upwork. I'm sure most of you already know about this platform. It's a freelancing platform where you get the jobs and you send the proposal, and it's a freelancer community. So over there, I'm also a top rated plus freelancer, and I have earned over 1 million plus dollar. So that's about me. My areas of expertise is performance marketing, conversion rate optimization, and also I'm helping other businesses to scale their brand. So that's about me. So let's get start with our presentation. So today, our topic is how Meta ads can grow any business without any big budgets needed, right? And how someone, either you are a student or in the mid-career or business owner, so you can turn your idea into customer with the help of Facebook and Instagram ads. So this is going to be our main topic for today lecture. So first of all, let's look at these metrics and like why meta ads. There is a significant importance of the meta ads because over 3.1 billion total user is using meta ads as Facebook and Instagram, 2.11 billion daily Facebook user, and on Instagram it's 2.08 billion monthly user that are using this platform. So, and on average, on Facebook and Instagram, people are spending 33 minutes a day. And every minute, we have 44,000 transaction is being done on Meta ads and over 135 plus billion in ad revenue per year. So that's the main important user for any business to being there, has it should has their visibility, otherwise they would be just losing that opportunity because a lot of people every day every minute is on Facebook on and on Instagram. So the next would be let's understand in very simple way what are the meta ads. So the meta ads are it's a paid ads shown on Facebook, Instagram, also on Messenger, and also on audience network to reach new customer and to grow the business. So basically all the businesses what they can do, they can put their ad, they can convey their message with the right audience with the right time, right? And by that way they can achieve their goal. Definitely for every business the ultimate goal is to get more revenue. And how they going to get that revenue? By selling more products, by selling more units. And the Facebook and Instagram or meta ads would be helping them by just spending a money to get the instant traction to instant results. And they just have to be very creative. It's just a simple process that we will see in the next slides. And by the way, where these meta ads is going to be appear, because I'm already know, like you already see on your Facebook feed and Instagram feed, lot of ads, but these are the placement where you will find these meta ads on Facebook news feed. What does it mean? Like whenever we open our account, so in our account, while scrolling the our friend family post or any other pages post, so in that we will be seeing Facebook. It's similar to the Facebook post, but there would be a sponsored post. And then we also, saw these kind of meta ads on Instagram stories and also on the reels, and then inside the messenger inbox as well, also called the meta ads. And the other mobile apps is audience network. So there are different type of campaign that we would be able to run inside the meta ad, but these are the main placement. So let's have a quick look over some of the preview of the ads. How does it look like? So here you can see these are different ads. The first one is a Facebook feed ad, and the second one is Instagram ads, and the second one is Instagram stories ad, and the third one is Instagram feed ad. So that is how these meta ads would look like. So now that's the main thing. Like, why do businesses use meta ads, or why businesses need the meta ads? So number one reason is in order to build their brand awareness, right? So by utilizing the meta ad, these brand they can be in front of thousands of new people, right? And the second objective would be generating the leads and the customers, right? Also using the meta ads, we can collect their information from our customer, our potential customer, in terms of their email, their phone number, and also we can direct people and drive traffic to our physical store as well. So if somebody has the physical store, they can also utilize the meta ads in order to increase the footprint. And at the same time, that business owner can also, let's suppose if it's if that business owner don't have any brick and mortar or physical store, instead of that he just have the online store. So or maybe the e-commerce store, or maybe any other lead generation business, so he can also use the meta ads in order to get their email and phone number, and we call this data as a lead. And the third one is drive sale, because like what does it mean when I say the lead? Lead doesn't mean a sale. Lead is when just someone interested in your product and services, and then someone just land on your website. They just consume the content, whatever you're putting on that landing page. Let's suppose talk about plumbing services. Let's suppose in New York, someone is a plumber and he's selling his plumbing services to the New York people, and he wanted to just target the local area to get those services. So what he gonna do? He gonna just he can create a just simple website where he can put his services, and then he can put a lead form where people can contact with them. Also he can put the phone number if somebody just wanted to talk to him directly, and maybe he can be just putting their lead form. And when someone just go to that page, he will consume all the information. Okay, I'm looking for plumbing services, I would be interested, everything looking good. Let me put their name, email, and phone number, and they will submit that information to us. So this is lead. Maybe that plumber get like 10 leads from the New York every day, but all of those 10, they are just a lead. It's not yet converted into a customer. And then that plumber has to call them, all those 10 leads, and maybe after negotiating the pricing, after offering the services, defining all of those stuff, out of those 10 leads would convert into a customer. So this is a lead generation one. And the third one would be the drive sale. So drive sale is a direct sale. Mostly it would be the case with the e-commerce store, where people come, they explore the different products. If they like, they just go ahead, they add into the add to cart, they check out, and they purchase the product. So it's a direct sale. So also by using the meta ads, basically being a business owner, our these are the three main goals. Either that company is just looking for the brand awareness to be increase their visibility to in front of the ideal customer. Number two would be the lead generation. Mostly that would apply with the services based businesses. And number three is the drive sale. And mostly it's applied to all the e-commerce stores. So basically these are the main reason why businesses need the meta ads. All right. So let's talk about the meta ads targeting, the audience targeting. So it's very, very powerful when it's come to the meta ads targeting, because number one, we can target any specific location, we can target any specific country, we can target any city, or we can target any zip code, and even we can target any small, very small neighborhood area. Because inside the Facebook, there is another option where you can just open the map. I'm just putting an example. Maybe if we just want to target some specific street, I just wanted to target some specific street even, then what I can do, definitely, maybe I would not able to find the address of those specific street by putting in the search. That might be possible, but what we can do, we can open that map, we can figure out these three street, and we can put a pin on the map, right? Once we put the pin on the map, and then we can then we can define the radius around that pin location, maybe 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile, whatever the area that you wanted to target. So it's very laser focused. It's not just be targeting specific city or country or state or multiple countries, but also even you can just target your own street. That's really powerful. And the second would be the age. Definitely, you can select any age. If you think like, maybe if you are selling like reverse mortgage in the USA. It's just, and reverse mortgage is only for the older age people, mostly more than 55 or 55 to up to, more than that. So in that scenario, we have to put the age because we don't want to waste our money on the audience which is not in our targeting. So in that case, we're gonna just target the old age people, and we can select like 55 to up to 65 or more than that. And then the third one is interest. We do have that option whenever we setting up the campaign inside the audience selection, that we can put the interest, any interest, right? Let's suppose if we have the pizza shop, and then we can put the interest like people who are interested in pizzas, and we can also put like any other interest as well. Let's suppose if we will selling the pet products for cat and dogs, then what you can do, you can put the interest, the people who have shown interest in pet industry. Maybe they are following the cat page post. They are, maybe they would be following so we can target those user by putting different interest, right? And then the fourth option would be, sorry, I did not mention with the age. Also, we can select the gender, either women or men. All right. And there is a specific category inside the Facebook which works based on the behavior. So in the behavior, we can select the people and audience based on their behavior. Let's suppose online shopping, the people who are more doing online shopping, because Facebook has all this data, and we can select those kind of audience. Let's suppose if we target the whole USA, and we just wanted to target those people who recently buy the product, or maybe they are just frequent buy the product online, they are the online shoppers. So we can select that behavior, that people. And then maybe I'm having a traveling agency, and I just wanted to target people who travel a lot. Then Facebook has this data. Even Facebook know, like in last week, whoever is traveling or traveled before. So we can select that behavior, and to make sure we are just targeting all the traveling people, all the traveler, the frequent traveler. And even we can be also select any event. Maybe those people would be attending any events. We can select the people who are going to have wedding anniversary. We can have the people who are going to have their birthdays. So there are a lot of events and there are a lot of behavior based on that. We can select that audience, and it is very powerful. If you are very clear about your target audience, if you already, made your customer persona, you already know like who I'm going to target, then Facebook give you that option inside the tool. Like you can select age, you can select location, you can select gender, you can select their interest, and also you can select their behavior based on their recent action. So it's very powerful. So this is all about the Facebook ads targeting. So I just put an example. Uh, let's suppose, imagine you open a pizza shop in New York, and with the meta ads, you can target only the pizza lover age between 80 to 40, living within the 5 kilometer of your shop. You can put the location of your shop on map, and then around that your shop, you can put the radius. Let's suppose if you wanted to target all the people around 5 kilometer, then you can do that, because you think like, if somebody is just sitting 5 mile or 5 kilometer away, they can just easily be my customer and they can come to my shop and take the pizza or maybe dine in and eat the pizza. So with that said, you mean your ad monies goes to hungry people near you, not a random strangers, because we already put like pizza lovers that will only focus on those kind of audience who are more interested in eating pizza. So, how an ad campaign is made in simple three-step process. So first of all, the step one would be we have to we have to select the goal. We have to select the goal. Some people, they just wanted to have the brand awareness. Their goal is to, I just wanted to show my message to that audience. That's all. Not any other action they want. So they just want the brand awareness. So their goal is to just in front of those audience. And then maybe they have the traffic goal. Traffic mean like they wanted to drive traffic or more user to their website, and we call the website visitor. And this and for this their goal would be a traffic goal. The second would be the lead. So lead, I already explained, when someone just give you the information, like their name, email, and phone number, in most of the cases. So this is called lead. And then later on, that person would take the follow-up with those leads to see if it's really interested and take the decision to make a sale. So this is called the lead. And then maybe their objective or goal would be the sales. Now, with the third objective, that person is just wanted to get the sale from the Facebook ad. They don't care about the brand awareness. They don't care about the traffic. They just don't want more user to come their website. They want a sale. This is all their goal. So while creating the campaign in Facebook, we have to tell Facebook like what is our goal. And if we are setting our goal in a wrong direction, then it's our mistake. It's not the Facebook mistake to not giving us the right audience, right? Because just keep in mind, Facebook, they know all about you. They know about us. They already have a lot of data that even we cannot think, right? Their machine learning AI system is really, really strong, and it has a big data, right? So they already have the segregation of the data. They know like, okay, if we select the traffic, then Facebook is going to show our ads to in front of those people who are more, intended to visit our website. If we select the lead, then Facebook know, whoever is going to give us the lead, and he's going to expose our ads in front of those users. And same goes for the sale as well. So this is the first step. Like first, you have to tell Facebook like what is your goal, what you want. And second would be you find your audience. And also it is totally in your control. Like by going into the Facebook settings, you can select the specific audience, which in the previous slide I already explained like what we can do. We can select their age, gender, location, their behavior, and we can put multiple interest. So this is the second step. Once first step would be you selected the goal, you select the right audience, and the third, but it's very, very important. Nowadays, it's more important than setting up the goal and audience, right? Because most of the time, we know we know about our goal, we already clear about our goal, and most of the time we also know like who is our audience. Let's suppose if I'm selling just a woman product or women bags, I already know, like I don't need to target the men's. That makes sense, right? So, but this is the third step, which is the actual ad, because this is something that audience is going to see and to react, you know. So it has to be very powerful, it has to be clear, it has to be attractive, and it has to be entice with our target audience. It should resonate, that content, that ad. It could be a video, it could be a images ad, it could be a carousel ad. There are different formats that we could use inside the meta ads. But the my main point would be over here is like, based on my last 10 years of experience, if your creatives are good, if your ad itself is good and clear and talking to your ideal audience, then you don't need to much worry about the target audience or anything else. Your 70% of your success is depending on your ads, right? So it's a very, very key component of your meta ads. So these are the three simple steps. Uh, Next is the visual. The again, this is the ads that people are going to see. So the visual should be rock solid. It should, resonate with target audience. So as we said, like one image is more powerful than the 100 words. Definitely, visual is more powerful, more attractive. So in meta ads, people see first and then think later. So your image, either you are using any video, it should be grab their attention, and at the same time it should convey your message. It should not be confusing. So it's a very balance between the user experience and also how creative you are and how you come up with that approach, right? So, and you have to have the really good sense of aesthetic, and also you have to be clear in your video ad, or it could be the images ad. So here I just put some examples of bad product images and the good product images for the meta ads. On the left side over here, you can see the, wrist watch, but it's boring, it's dark, and it's just showing the product. On the right side, you can see it's the same watch, but now it's showing the lifestyle. It's showing the actual person. Like emotionally, it's entice me more because that person is, smiling and wearing the watch. So from the user point of view, you can also tell me which one is looking more attractive, right or left. Definitely the right one. So this is very simple thing, but we have to be careful. Let's suppose if somebody is running the campaign on just product image, which is on the left side, the bad one, and somebody is running the campaign on the right one, and the both business owner are spending the same money, but believe me, the result would be totally different. The return on the investment would be totally different. Even though their audience is same, their goal is same, everything is same, right? But due to the visual, due to the creative, anybody can make a huge difference, right? Same again, this is another example. Let's suppose if somebody is selling the cup or a mug. So over here, this is a just simple white mug, but on the right side, it's more appealing because it's somebody is just having a mug in their hand, and it's visually more attractive and it's resonate with the audience. This one is again just very simple. It's not giving me the, brand look or a luxury look, aesthetically, the right one is looking really good, right? And the left one is not attractive. So this is just simple thing. This is another lecture that I can deliver, like People are just go deep down in the creative level from the psychological point of view, like how they trigger the emotions in that. So you can just this is if I will be explaining all of those theories or steps, then it would be going to be a very long lecture. That's not our main part, but this thing is really, really important. What you can do, just a quick tip. Like now we have a AI, like we have a chat GPT, we have a DeepSeek. Just go there and just explain your scenario, right? Like I'm selling a perfume and I wanted to target this audience, this and that, and you will explain all everything. And then you can have the script, you can have the creative direction, you can have a different lot of different ideas that you can take those ideas and then you can implement and have those kind of creatives. The next thing is budget is not a problem because on meta ads, even you can start with just $1, but that's not the optimal budget. Definitely, it's depending on different niches. It's a very subjective matter. Like if I would say for some client, even $500 a monthly budget is not a optimal budget, right? And sometimes $500 would be maybe optimal budget for any other business, right? So you have to also take care of this thing. Let's suppose if one of the business is very competitive, very, very competitive, or maybe that business is selling high ticket item, maybe his one product price is $5,000, then in that scenario, definitely we have to spend more because our product price is more. So we also have to spend more because we have a lot of margin. But simply you can just take a test drive to before scale it up, putting more budget on the Facebook campaign just to get the proof of concept. You can start with $5 to $10 a day budget and just let it run for 1 week, and then after, based on the data, you can take the decision like either I should change the strategy, I should change the campaign, or I should just keep going, or maybe I can I should be increasing the budget from $10 to $100 a day. So, but you can start with a smaller budget, just keep it running and you can see the result. You don't need to spend like thousands of dollars. It's very powerful. Like let's suppose if I wanted to do if I talk about the conventional marketing, like if I wanted to put my billboard on Manhattan, then it's going to cost me like 50,000 or even more, right? And but with the Facebook ad, you can just start with $5 a day or even less, right? So you don't need to a big investment like the other conventional media. Facebook is really good in terms of spending the money and to get the response. It's perfect for any new business owner, for startup, for student. You can just utilize the meta ads and even you can just start from just $5 a day budget. So these are the common mistake most of the time I have seen people are making as a beginner. So they are just targeting the wrong audience. So how you can be make sure like you have to target the right audience. This is very simple, but sometimes just people confuse it. So just write it down, just make the complete customer personas, and then go to the Facebook and start putting the audience, right? If your audience is wrong, no matter how good is your creative or anything else, you are not going to get the right response because that's your mistake. Because fundamentally, you're showing the right message but the wrong audience. So it's not gonna work, right? And the second point would be the boarding images. Also, as I told you, it's a really important component of meta ads. You have to be very careful and also very creative while creating the actual images and actual campaign and ads, because that is something which is your company message that people are going to see and respond to it, right? So also that's going to be a big lecture where I can explain the complete psychology behind creating the converting ads. But just to give you an idea, like just make sure these three things. And also the third thing is giving up too fast, because people just put like $100 or $10, and then they just give up. Okay, Facebook is not working for my business. It's not profitable, right? But there is a logical reason, because you are not giving enough time. You are not spending enough budget, and you are not giving Facebook a time to complete their learning process in order to understand your business, your target audience, right? Let's suppose if I just run the campaign for 2 days, then it's not gonna work. And after 2 days, if I did not get any sale or lead, I would say, okay, Facebook is not for me. Maybe I should try Google Ads. Maybe I should try the cold calling or email marketing or any other channel. But that's your mistake, because you did not give the enough time. You just give up, right? Never give up. Just keep trying, keep testing. If something is not working, no problem, just go ahead, kill that campaign and launch a new campaign from the different angle and from the different direction. And that's why we divide our Facebook ad strategy into three phases, like the three stages. Number one would be the testing phase. In testing phase, our goal is to just do the testing, different audience segment, test different audience, and also test different ad creatives to find out the winning audience and the winning ad creative. This is the first stage of Facebook marketing, the testing phase. And number two would be the optimization phase. So in optimization phase is where we, in the testing phase, we already got our winning audience segment and winning creative. And in optimization phase, our goal is to get the maximum return from our investment. So let's suppose if I'm spending $100 a day, and my goal is to get back $500 from that 100 investment. So in that scenario, once I will get to $500 return after spending $100, which is 5x return, then I'm happy. For my business, this is really a profitable model, right? And this is called the optimization phase, where I'm happy with my return. I achieve my goal in terms of the revenue and return. So this is called optimization phase. Once someone get to that phase, after testing phase, optimization phase, then the third phase would be the scaling phase. Okay, I'm spending $100 and I'm making $500 back, but I want more revenue. I want to spend $50,000 and I want to get like $500,000 back. So this is scaling phase. Most of the client, they came to us and they are in different stages. Some of them are just coming, they never done the Facebook campaign before. Then we educate our client, okay, you have to start with the testing phase, then we enter into the optimization phase, and the last stage would be the scaling phase. We cannot just directly go to the scaling phase and just start putting $10,000 in a day. That's not the right approach. So these are the different steps. There is a process that you have to follow in order to get Facebook to perform for you. So most of the time, most of the people, they just give up within a week and they never try new thing. They never let Facebook enough time to be optimized. So just avoid these three major mistake whenever you are running the Facebook campaign. Okay, I just put one of our client existing success stories. So over here, you can see this is one of the UK based client, and it has a e-commerce store, and he's selling the handicraft. He's selling the unique handicraft like warriors helmet and all of these kind of old stuff, and he has a Shopify store. And over here you can see we have spent like $180,000 on ad spend, and this is the return that we got around like it's almost $1.4 million. And the ROAS is ROAS. What does it mean? ROAS mean return on ad spend. Like this is a metric through which we see our profitability ratio with the Facebook ads. So 8.3 is on average is really good ROAS. Anything more than 3, most of the time industry average, this is good ROAS. But with this client, it's even 8.3, and even we are getting up to 20 ROAS. But it's depend from the from the client to client, their product, their offering. Definitely, we have to take care of the other factor as well. So, but this is really powerful. Like that client is spending $180,000 and getting back like millions of dollars back just by using the Facebook campaign. And here you can see all of their results. Like on this campaign, 177 purchases. The cost per purchase is $23 and return is 8.9. So this one is how powerful is Facebook campaign and how businesses are utilizing it to scale them up. All right, so let me go to the next slide. Let me see. All right, that one is the first example of e-commerce business, but this one is a services-based businesses. I'm just giving you a both example of two different businesses. So the first one is just directly selling, just doing the sales and selling his product by using the Shopify store. So it's a e-commerce model, but this one is a services-based businesses. And basically, this one is a spinal center based in Canada, so they treat like kind of all the medical issues like back pain, sciatica, leg pain, knees pain. So they treat those kind of diseases, or you could say they are offering those treatments. And over here, you can see this is the total spend that we put in the campaign, which is $12,000. And this CPL mean the cost per lead. Like for one lead, he's paying 1.17 cents, almost like $1 to $2. That's their cost per lead. And every day, that clinic is getting more than 130 plus lead just from the Facebook ads. So this is an example of the services-based businesses. So this is the summary. This is all about it. Anybody can start the Facebook ad. It's not hard to learn the tool, to just, select your goal, select the audience, and the third thing would be put the actual ads in front of the people. This is just really three simple steps that you need to do. You just need a bit of creativity when it's come to the Facebook ad, because on Google ads, you have to be technical, but if you are not very creative, it's fine. There is no problem on Google side. But with the Facebook and Instagram, you have to be creative as well. The more creative you will be, the more creativity you would use in your message and in your ads, the more result that you're gonna get from the Facebook. Because we always said like Google is like pull marketing, but Facebook is like push marketing, right? Because on Google, somebody is already searching for something. He already made his mind. He's just looking for an option. Maybe he's just finding a company. But on Facebook side, maybe our user is not ready to buy. You have to first, create their interest in your product. So definitely, if you have to create the interest and create the need, then you have to be very creative. And so that's why your website, your landing page, your product packaging, your ads, it should be really good. It should be stand out in the crowd and as compared to your competitor. Um, the third thing, the business growth, attention plus offer plus ads, this is the best combination. Like how you gonna get the attention, like kind of a hook, your creative, your message strategy, how you communicate with your target audience. And also offers are also important, especially for the consultant, for coaches businesses. The offer is really important. It stand out from the competitor. You should have a really clear offer for these people, right? It should not be generic. Don't say like I will be, selling this and that, or I would be just providing that services. It should be very specific. Let's suppose if I would be running my campaign for my agency and I want more client who is looking for Facebook ad, then probably if I would be saying, okay, I have 10 years of experience, just take my services, or I'm selling this probably those people would not be interested. This is very generic. This is not called offer, or sometimes we call it a resistible offer. Offer them something they did not refuse, or they feel stupid to decline your offer, right? And then the ads itself, like in my experience, this is my just personal experience, 70% of your success would be depending on your ads, on your Facebook ads. So yeah, now we can start with the question answering session. But before that, also let me share my screen. I already shared, sorry. Let me switch it to one of the Facebook account. So practically we can see how Facebook account would look like, and I will just walk you through very quickly the structure of the campaign and everything. I already open up a live account of one of our accounts. So over here you can see, so basically on the very right side you can see this is campaigns, like the campaign name that we already have inside the Facebook. But before that, let's suppose if I just from here, you can also see the data. Like if I wanted to see the yesterday performance of my campaign, I can see all of this data. Like over here, the budget, so you can see how much budget we spent. Uh, So yesterday we have spent $1,300 on this campaign. Okay. So because I already put like yesterday date over here. So this is just a yesterday data. We spent around $1,300 in yesterday. And now let's see the results. So this is result column. Whatever your goal would be, so it will be showing over here. In our case, this is services based businesses. This is not the e-commerce store. So over here, you can see we got around like 100, almost 70, 80 leads yesterday by spending $1,300. So now let's calculate the cost per result. Okay, we spent $1,300, that's fine. And we got around 180 leads. Okay, this number is also looking good, but let's look at the cost. Like what is the average cost of each lead? So each lead is costing us, on the first campaign is $6, second campaign is $8, and the third campaign is $6. On average, it would be like $7 cost per lead, which is considered to be very a good rate. Like in seven, after spending $7, Facebook is giving you one lead. One lead means one potential client. You are getting their name, email, and phone number by offering your services. So this is about yesterday, but if I just show you last 30 days data, so now numbers, these number would change. Over here, you can see in last 30 days, in this account, we have spent around 60,000 USD dollar, and we got around like 1,000 of lead over here, right? But there are more metrics which I am not going to explain, like what is CPM rate, frequency, landing page view, CTR rate. That's going to be another lecture. It's going to be more in depth. But here you can just have a feel and look of the campaigns. Like these are the active campaigns. This campaign is already off because that was not performing well, or maybe we just don't want to promote that services anymore and we just pause this campaign. Now, this is Facebook ad dashboard. Now I'm going inside the one of the campaign. So here on the top, if you notice over here, there are three table, or you can see there are three tabs or three section. First section would be the campaign. Second section call is ad set. And the third section call is ads. That's it. This is the three step in structure level, or inside the Facebook ads. The first would be the campaign. Under the campaign, you're gonna have the ad set, and under the ad set, you're gonna have ads. Okay, now we will try to just quickly understand. So what does it mean and why it's divided into three different tabs or three different section. So basically, number one, we start with the campaign section. So whenever I create, let's suppose if I create the campaign, I will show you really quickly after this. So at the campaign level, we will be just selecting the campaign objective. This is the only thing that we are going to do at the campaign level. First, we select the goal, and how we select the goal or where we select the goal, we select the goal inside the campaigns. And then we go to the ad set. At the ad set level, we are going to target the audience, like their age, gender, location, everything is going to be selected inside the ad set. And then at the ad level, that is going to be the actual ad copy and the ad which is going to expose based on your selected audience. This is really simple. So now I'm just going to create a one campaign. Here you can see once I create the click on the create button, and then now I told you, like at the campaign level you have to select the objective. So Facebook already defined a different objective, like you wanted to have the brand awareness or traffic, you want more engagement, more leads, more app promotion, or sales, right? So you have to understand these objective one by one, because there would gonna be another lecture on each of these objective, like what does it mean, which objective is beneficial for what kind of business and what kind of situation. But this is really simple, just to understand. Like first we have to select the objective. So let's suppose in our scenario, if I select the lead, like I'm a local services based business, maybe I have like plumbing company, uh, cleaning company, or roofing company. It could be any local services based businesses. Then in that scenario, I'm not going to select the sale, because on my website, I'm not selling anything. But actually, I want a lead. I want my people to come on my website and fill out the lead form or give me the information so I can talk to them. Okay, you send me the inquiry. Are you looking for my plumbing services or roofing something, this and that? And then you can close the lead. So after selecting the objective, then I continue, right? And it will take me to the campaign level. All right. So this is the campaign level. Over here you can see. So first, I need to put the campaign name. So you can put any name, and it should be relevant to your services, or it should be relevant to whatever you are going to target inside the ad set level. So every time when you go to your account, so you would remember by just looking at the campaign by looking at the name, like what would be inside this campaign. So it should be very clear, but you can put anything over here, because definitely this campaign name is not going to show to your audience. So that's fine. This is just for you. Uh, then over here, you need to select the campaign objective, which we already selected, which is lead. All right. And then it will ask you to put the budget. You wanted to put the budget on the campaign level or ad set level. This is another kind of approach. But for now, you just have to understand, like where you wanted to put the budget. Like daily budget would be $25, $100, $10, $5, any budget that you can put over here. And also you can run for a specific time as well. Then for that purpose, you have to select the lifetime budget. In my opinion, just go with the daily budget. By this way, you're gonna have more control. If you will select, like I wanted to run my campaign from Monday to Friday, then it has to be paused on Friday. Then you have to be go there and manually create a new campaign. But with the daily budget, anytime you can just go inside your campaign, you can turn it off or you can turn it on. It's in your control. And if you see, like after 2 days your campaign is performing well and you don't want it to stop, then just keep going. Like every day Facebook spend this $25 on your campaign. So this is it. This is all the campaign setting. Then I'm going to click next. And on the left side over here, you see these are the three level step, which I already explained. Campaign level, ad set level, and inside the ad set level, you have ad. Right now, we are on campaign level, and I told you on campaign level, we are going to just select the campaign objective. We have to tell Facebook what we want with our campaign. And second would be the ad set level. At this level, I'm click on next, and it will take me to the ad set level. Now I'm at ad set level where I will put my audience, basically the audience selection. So here also you need to put the ad set name, whatever you wanted to put, but it should it should mention whatever inside the ad set, like my audience. Let's suppose here, just to give you an example, I want to put like New York. All right. Because let's suppose if I'm running my campaign in Miami, New York, or Los Angeles, but in this ad set particularly, I'm just going to target the New York. So that's why I'm putting in a name New York, age from 18 to 35, let's suppose, all men only, not women's. And then I'm gonna put like maybe any other interest. Like I'm just gonna to run this campaign on Instagram. I don't want it to show my ads on Facebook user. So you can put something like this instead of just really generic or something else, because whenever I come back to my account and by just looking at this ad set name, I would remember what inside it. Instead of just going inside the ad set and just scrolling down, it would be wasting my time, right? So it should be very self-explanatory name, like what is inside that ad set name. All right. So after that conversion, you have to select your conversion location. Okay, what does it mean? Whenever we say conversion, so conversion mean like what is your ultimate goal? What is your ultimate goal? Like ultimate goal is in our case is lead. When someone submit the form by filling out all their information, right? So in that scenario, I have a website, so I will select the website. So let's suppose if I don't have the website, then I will select the messenger. Like whenever click on my ad, it will directly go inside the messenger. And also WhatsApp campaign, you guys already maybe saw some of the campaign. When you click on it, they will directly go to the WhatsApp conversation. So here, these are different objectives. Also, we have the call conversion action. Like whenever click on our ad, the dialer gonna open up and then that person can call you directly on your mentioned number. So in my case, just for an example, I'm selecting the website, right? And then we have to select the performance goal, like the maximum number of conversions. And then here you need to put the pixel. I'm not going into the detail of these pixel, but just to understand, pixel is something is a JavaScript code and that we put on our website in order to bridge between our Facebook and our website, because our website is our own website. Facebook don't have access to our website to track the user after running the campaign. So if we want to track the user that coming through the Facebook platform to our website, then we have to link these two platforms. For that, we are using the Facebook Meta Pixel code and implement on our website. So this is a bridge between our website and Facebook platform to give us the reports and data and to see how many conversion that we got from these campaign. And then again, this is a budget. We already select the budget on the campaign level. And then this is the important part, the location selection. First, you need to select the location. In my case, I just wanted to select, let's suppose, New York, right? So here I can see like different, is New York. All right. So over here, I can select either a complete state as a New York, and you can also select the different areas also in New York. And this is a New York City. Here you can see this is state, and this is, I just wanted to target New York City. So when I click on it, then you will see it's automatically select the New York area automatically after a 25-mile area. But I know, like, maybe if you think, this area is more broader, I don't want to target maybe this area, right? Then what you can do, you can either, you can just select the current city only, then this is just a New York, not any around radius area. And also what you can do, you can also increase the radius and also you can decrease the radius. Now I decrease the radius, but still it's covering the New Jersey city, right? Or also the Manhattan area. So it's very controllable. Even you can put like 1 mile radius, you can just put within a city, whatever you wanted to do. And let's suppose if I want to show you, I just want to target this area. Let's suppose I will
Just
pick
would
up,
like to signal that we
yeah,
already
where.
run out of time.
Okay, all right, okay. So I will make it quick. So yeah, definitely, it's just where you need to select the location, and then you need to select the other gender and audience. Everything is there. Then click next. And here you need to select the actual image, you can upload it, and boom, just publish it. These are the just simple step, like how you can create the Facebook campaign. All right, so let me know if you have any question. I can take the question, whatever you wanted to ask. I'm